Welcome back to another Fishing Planet Friday. This is M-Dog, and I am so glad that you're here. We're going to do a little more fishing in the Czech level 3 map. If that goes well and we feel good about it, who knows? We might move to the next map. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. See how long we want to go, see how we're feeling. By the way, these episodes, as you may know, come out every week, every Friday. If you are a member on my YouTube channel, then as soon as they are recorded and uploaded to YouTube, you will have access to them. In other words, you will have access to these videos much sooner than anyone else. It's just a way I found to try to reward anyone who wants to have a membership to this channel. I do stream over on Twitch, M-Dog Gaming. It's just a fun hobby for me, so no consistent schedule. But I tend to keep people up to date on how things are going and when it looks like I'm going to be able to stream. There's sort of ebbs and flows. Sometimes I actually get streamed quite a bit, sometimes not as much. Okay, let's get back to it. I think what we're going to do here, I believe I have decided that we are going to go ahead and purchase a second feeder. I think we should just go ahead and fully embrace this feeder. The fact that, I mean, first of all, I love bottom fishing, so I don't mind spending a lot of our resources as we go on feeder equipment. We're sitting at $7,500, I keep saying silver because of RF4, dollars. So we're going to buy the Creek Pro 300. I actually was looking at these two. I think we will get the other Creek Pro. I mean, they're both Creek Pros. You can tell in the picture, they're going to look pretty similar. Here, we can check this out. So this is the 300. This is the 270. I mean, they're so similar. So we're going to get that one. Let's go ahead and go to our inventory. Actually, did not, where did that go? Oh, it went right into here. All right, so if you look at this, it goes to 3.5. I'm actually going to go back to the shop and we're going to buy the reel that I talked about maybe in the first episode that we ever made of this leveling series, the Crucian Hunter 3000. Now, we're spending a ton of silver on this, but it is going to be a really strong reel. We're going to hopefully be able to be pretty aggressive with this. We're down to 1,600 silver. We have got to make some serious silver quickly. Backpack is full. We need to throw this into here. Detach that. Okay. So, home. What's the biggest line we have here at home? We have this fluorocarbon line that's 2.7. The question is, what leader are we going to use? Are we going to use our new leader that's like 3.15? I think we will. So that means we're going to use 3.6 braid. Like I said, we're going to try to be really aggressive with this. And 166, I mean, let's just make it an even 150. Beautiful. And then 3.15 liter. Very nice. So what's the test on this one? Casting weight, it's got to at least be 15 grams. So let's go ahead and get... We'll go ahead and get another small sinker. And just in case we ever want to use both, let's get another small open feeder. I think that makes good sense. All right, so here's the sinker. We'll start off with sinker. We're going to use 1/0 hooks, largest hook we've ever used. And then baits, we're going to use small minnows. Now that is currently set up for, you got it, northern pike. One of the things we need to catch to finish off this the mission. The other one we need is tench. If you were with me last episode, we have a spot for that. But let's just make sure that we're good. Red worms, we've got 22. I think that's enough. Small minnows, we've only got 10. But other than perch, like, I just can't imagine there's even a chance something else is going to bite. I guess we need another... bell. bobbers, common bells. I'll get it eventually. Okay. All right, so that one's set up, 1/0 hook. This one is set up with an 8 hook. This is our tench rod. I'm actually thinking about putting ground bait on this one. Do we still have that in our... We don't. So we don't need casting spoon. We don't need nano spinner. But we do want the ground bait. Where is it? It's got to be here somewhere. Okay. I think I am just overlooking it. Let's go back to home and let's scroll very carefully. All right, there's the other open feeder. This is confusing. Because I know we had it. I know we had it, but I don't know where it could have gone. So let's see. What would it be under? This one. Well, it's gone. So I guess what that means is, so where is it? It's here. I mean, it's very cheap, but and it really is good for where we're fishing. I guess, I don't know. I guess we're going to do it. Yeah, so I was right. And it did go into the backpack this time. I just can't believe we used a whole kilo of it last time. Maybe we did. All right. So are we ready to go fishing? Like, what else could we possibly need? We're putting that there. I think we're good. There's nothing... What kind of line are we using here? 1.8 liter. It's close enough. Okay, let's go. We'll probably want to go till about 8 at least. 8 a.m. Money bundle. All right. So first thing we want to do oh, nope. Okay. So, let's take care of some of these. Nope. We don't need both of those. This is, oh, that's actually the tench spot we want to use. Okay, we'll leave it for now. 129.90. So it is my understanding that figure it out eventually. That this is going to be a pretty good northern pike spot. Wow. Wait. Interesting. I guess the problem with this spot is how far away is that? It's way down there. Where is our the tench spot we want to try is way down there. All right, let's go try to get northern pike first, because I tend to believe we can, you know, we might hit we might hit Tench somewhere unexpected. We need Tench and Northern Pike. Okay. So if we kind of aim to the right and towards the middle, we can get it a little deeper, but let's go ahead and put this here. We didn't move forward in time. I think 8 o'clock should be good. Okay. How is the sound settings on audio? 100, 100. Okay. And again, I think we can go. So I'm actually not going to put the ground bait on yet. Put the sinker back on there. Oh, I love it. Man, let's just go ahead and hit that Northern Pike right from the start so we can go get set up on the Tench spot. Let's see, we can get a lot more strength out of this. We can max it out, in fact. Boom. 61 silver. I mean, there's part of me that wants to do that again, but just for the silver, because that was such a quick bite rate. However, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Tench down here, so let's go focus. Let's go focus on Tench. It's all the way down, right? All we've got left is Tench. I like it. Yeah, so there's our marker. Man, I have got to remember to remove all these markers before we leave. We actually want to do this. Huh. Okay. So size 8 hook. Yep, this is what we want to do. All right, this one we're just gonna have to set up really quick. Let me think about what we want to do. Actually, let me just hold it for a second. We're gonna use red worms, which is also what you can get. What if we do try? Ooh. Be pretty amazing if we have a Tench here. I don't think so though. Oh, it's a trophy Prussian. Love it. Love it. That was weird. Oh, trophy gainer. I was like, why would it just out of nowhere do that? All right. So I think on this, we are also going to use red worms for right now. And we'll just hold it. And I'm hoping that... I don't know that this is the case, but I'm hoping that the bells will still go off even though I'm holding it. It may not, though. We may have to pay attention to the line. The good thing is, though, that it should auto hook, just like, you know, feeder rods normally do, so... Ooh. It's a nice silver. Oh, this is great. This is where you start getting into a rhythm. It's like, while you catch one, the other one gets settled, you catch another one. I love it. Alright, let's see what we got here. A little bigger hook, still using red worms, though. Perch? Okay. Tench. It does say bread with honey is a possibility on one of these. And on the other one, bloodworms, night crawlers, crawfish, leeches. I think, oh, this is so great. I think as frustrating as it could be, because red worms catches so many different fish, we could have to wait, but I do think red worms probably gives us the best chance. It's weird that that's giving us successful strikes in a row when it's feeder rod, but I'll take it. Okay. Oh, hey, it did. It is going off. Yes, good. That's so good. Really hoping it would. There's another perch. Oh yeah. Be a tench. Is this our big one? Yes, size 4 hook. This is our big one. We should be able to apply some pressure and just pull this right in. It's no big deal. Although it doesn't look like a tench, it looks like a carp, right? Young carp. Yeah, young common carp. New personal record on a common carp. We'll take that. Don't mind that at all. Okay. Very good. Okay, so Texas, check. So the next map technically would be Missouri, where you can get a unique bluegill. I think that's the first chance we have of getting a unique, right? Oh, it's a trophy. Common roach. I love it. So we have caught both trophies here. That is excellent. This is what we needed, right? We just needed to farm a spot, make some decent money, because we spent a ton of silver. Wait. Wow. Do both rods have fish on? Oh, this could be our tench. What's our tench? 70. Got a bass jig. I love it, and some money. Needed it. I'm gonna fish a little bit longer because I'm still trying to like figure out what we're gonna do next. And this has proven to be a very good fishing spot so far. Perch. Yeah, we've already made a good amount of silver. Oh my goodness, look at this great bite rate. How good of a move was this to go ahead and, oh yes. Wow, that was actually, this fish is actually strong enough where it made this reel a little upset. That is a nice tench. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna... We're just gonna keep one rod in just to give myself a little bit of time here. I was not really expecting us to do it that quickly. All right, so there's a unique bluegill, black bullhead. I mean, there's just all kinds of fish. There's way more fish at Missouri than these first few maps we've done. Which hopefully we can do some damage with these feeder rods at Missouri, since we aren't going to have a ton of cash necessarily to invest in new equipment just yet. All right. Okay, so bluegill. The bait you want is flies, so we don't have flies yet, obviously. Bluegill, flies, crickets. Feel like crickets might be available, so we could try that. We could try the crickets. Oh, this might be another nice tench. It is. Oh. I feel like tench, you know, are... Since we're catching so many other fish, including, I think, a couple of trophies, tench are just good money for this level, it feels like. It's $1,200 to travel to Missouri. Oh, there's trophy largemouth bass in Missouri. It looks like. I'm seeing this right. Okay. So in terms of the bluegill, I mean, that kind of stuff, then obviously, yeah, we're good. We can try to do feeders for that, but we also could do float for that. It does look like there's some fish here that... settings. I'm just looking at something this person recommends. Gameplay. Landing net? Sure. I guess. Okay. We'll see what landing net does. All right. We're so close to leveling again. I think this has been really good, just sitting at a spot with 2 feeder rods and just grinding it out a little bit. Okay, so trophy white crappie, trophy bluegill, black bullhead on pet food. I bet those get big though. What are we at? I mean, oh, we're done. We are done. Featherlight, Omnifloat, Pinkies. We've seen Pinkies being suggested a little bit. New leader, new bell. Hate to see that, but it's fine. Okay. So if we wanted to, obviously we could stay here another day, but our fish net is full. Our fish net is full. How much silver did we make? How many dollars is what I'm trying to say. 770, a very good day. Obviously it's hard to like catch up to the amount we're spending, which is where I guess we start to see how this is a grindy game. But we're also so far very much focused on, you know, the breadth of experiences, not like finding the best way to make money at each level or whatever. We haven't gotten into efficiency yet, which is okay, but we may need to, at least to a degree, to make life a little less difficult for me and for you. So we'll see. All right, Mudwater Panfish gives us some really nice Floraline. Mudwater Trial gives us a nice lure. Okay, so panfish is what we want first. Using float tackle. Guess we need to confirm if that really does mean that we have to use float. I think it probably does, but all right, travel to Mudwater, and then we've got all these fish. And I'm probably just gonna click on them over here on this guide. Again, this is another Steam guide, especially for the older maps, the USA maps. It seems like there's really good ancient Steam guides for each of these. Okay, but the first thing we need to do is we need to think about, I mean, I think we keep this one because it is the biggest. I mean, if we decide we're going to go for something pretty aggressive, that's the one we go after. I don't think we're going to be able to, unfortunately, take our second one. We might be able to use that though. I think what we're going to have to use is this our match rod? Yep, match rod. And then this goes up to 3 kilos. So this reel is actually perfect. I mean, it goes up 2.25. 1.4, 1.8. What's the best line we have for this? This Floraline? Sure, I don't mind. 75. How much Floraline do we have? 150. I mean, I feel like we might as well use it, right? So this goes up 2.7, 2.25, and 3. So we'll just do it. That's fine. Backpack, oval, hook. I don't know hook yet. Okay. So the first thing that we have a mission for is the blunt nose minnow. So it doesn't even have it on this list. My guess is what that means is you can catch them anywhere. All right, 10 hook redworms. Let's check bait. Anything new? Oh, we do have flies. Didn't we see flies? Yeah, we know we want to get flies. How many did that give us? 25? Okay. Anything else new that we need to pay attention to? Pinkies. We might come back to pinkies. We do have crickets, but I think flies might do just as well. We'll see. All right, so do we have size 10 hooks or size 8? I actually think we're going to need size 10 here. So we go to shop. We go to hooks. Oh, I do have them. Yeah, here they are. Okay. So theoretically, like for this blunt nose minnow, we're using flies. We might need a second thing of flies. We'll see. Okay, what's next? Common shiner. Redworms, 8 hook. Got it. We don't have bloodworms yet. Blacktail shiner. It's going to be the same thing. Redworms, flies. It's great. Size 8 hook. Bluegill. We looked at this earlier, but flies, crickets. So we'll just depend on flies. Pumpkin seed. Redworms, crickets. We could, if we have room in our, just to have some variety, we could go ahead and do that. Oh, that went in home storage. All right, so let's get rid of, unless we see we need them. Oh, we need some more redworms, don't we? Unless we see we need it, let's get rid of the bread. And let's take the crickets. And let's buy more redworms. Okay. Okay, what's next? Just want to make sure we're kind of set up. Bluegill, pumpkin seed, green sunfish. Sorry, this is kind of a painful way for me to do this, isn't it? I don't even see green sunfish on the list. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Semolina or bloodworms. Yeah, that's interesting. That's our first one that we've run into that we might not be able to do. White crappie. Small minnows and bloodworms for white crappie. I guess this is just like, again, just getting your ideal, like biggest one. Black bullhead. We saw this before, right? But small cut bait, pet food, and cheese. Pet food we've got. And we could get small cut bait. I haven't heard grasshoppers at all, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to bring this. Okay, and then the last one is channel catfish, small cut bait, pet food. Both of those, by the way, anywhere from 4 to really big hook. but we want to be careful. Those catfish are humongous. Okay, so we have the right float this time, 2.7. All right, I think we're good. I think there's a really good chance that we'll get out there and be like, oh man, we want this or that. But, you know, we're not even thinking about trying to go for bass right now. I'm taking a feeder rod just because it's nice to throw something else in. I don't know how well it'll do here though, but we're going to find out. Do we have enough for actually the license and travel? All right, 400, that's not bad. And traveling is 1,200. That kind of stinks, but that's okay. We will figure it out. Okay, now I need... let's see what the first... So we kind of want to go a little later in time, but the first thing we're going to do is probably common shiner, unless it doesn't have its own spot. Oh, so this is only showing the trophies, which probably implies that... All right, so let's go for the bluegill. The bluegill is at this spot down here. And we'll need to get it, like, we need to get to at least till about 10 a.m. I'd say. And then we want to go... I didn't get those markers, did I? So frustrating. I always forget that, it feels like. Okay. So... where could that be? Trying to see where this spot is. There's actually not that much space. Oh, it's... yeah, it's got to be over here. Okay. Okay, so we're doing a 70 centimeter depth. Let's get our feeder set up. What are we on time? We at least want to go to there. Four hook flies? I mean, sure, we can try it. We can try it. All right, so we're going 70 centimeter, just like right here. Same kind of thing. Oh, is there a current here? Oh my goodness. There's a current. So we did make the float size a little bigger. What did we catch on flies on this rod? A bluegill. All right, so all we have to do is catch a bluegill, right? It's not like we need to go for the unique right now. So many. Oh, goodness. Blacktail shiner. Love it. I was just going to say, so many of these fish, red worms is a possibility. But I do think we want to do the smaller hook. And put some red worms on. Let's just see what we can catch right here. Nice to see that we did not actually have to use float. We already getting a bite? Blunt nose minnow. And I'm gonna just okay. Blacktail shiner. Just cast a little further this time. All right, next fish, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to the trophy white crappie spot, see what we can get into there. Oh yeah, hit it. Yeah. Common shiner. Love it. Okay. I mean, we're off to a start. We are off to a start. Okay. So we're moving on the map up here. And we want to do number 6 hook. It's almost too late, but we're hopefully still good. And we're going to, what is this spot? Oh, it's got to be like right here. Okay. It's not very far. 6 hook. Red worms. Oh, we don't have 6. And we're not going to have time. We're not going to have room in our backpack, are we? It doesn't matter. Let's use 8 hook. Again, we're not having to go for like the biggest thing ever right now. Okay, about 50 centimeters. Ideally, we want 6 hook. We'll do 8. And we do want red worms. Is it just going to sit? Or is it going to have current? think it's going to sit. All right, good. Okay. So this is us trying to catch a white crappie. Oh, it is starting to move now. We're starting to move more than it was. I think there's a fish on. They're so small. There's a white crappie, right? Yep. Okay. Let's see where the pumpkin seed is. This place, 70, 10 meters out, right under the tree. Okay. That's fine. Look like a dead something, but it's not. All right, so we're going for red worms. We can do a little bigger hook here if we want. And it looks like, so we're late, by the way, but it looks like we kind of just want to go like right out here. Late in the day. Hopefully we can still catch it. Let's go 70. And on this one, let's go 8 hook. See if this is about 10 out. It's 14. It's fine. Okay. Pumpkin seed. The only thing we haven't caught is that green sunfish. And then we have the big fish, which will be interesting. Hopefully the feeder rod will really help with the big fish. Okay, tell me about it. I like it. Be what you need to be. It's not, it's a minnow. It's interesting, nothing so far on the bottom. Other pumpkin seed bait, dough balls could also work. Bread, although I don't think we brought our bread. Green sun. Come on, pumpkin. Did not look like a pumpkin. Personal record, common shiner. What did I say? Dough balls? Yeah. That's a 4 hook. I mean, let's just try to catch this thing. Give it a little longer to float, I guess. So let's see here. Blunt nosed again, isn't it? Personal record. We don't have Mayfly, right? Sounds like mayflies is a good way to get the green sunfish. What if we just try crickets? What is this gonna be? Another... What size hook are we using? 8? I really wish we had 6. I think that's just too big. This 4? We got a nibble on the crickets. No. What's the other thing we're supposed to catch? Okay, black bullhead. All right, let's go ahead and see about trying to get the catfish and the black bullhead. It looks like this is the spot. So let's just do 1-0 hook. Let's just see how this goes. So I think we want small cut bait and pet food are our friends here. And that's perfect. Wow. Okay. There's the black bullhead. Wow, that was worth nothing. It's also pretty small, but I mean, really, that was worth nothing. Okay, I'll try crickets again. Probably just getting minnows, but okay. So what we're missing is going to be the pumpkin seed, red worms, crickets, according to this other guide, and the green sunfish. Semolina. We don't have semolina or bloodworms. The two baits this one recommends, I don't think we have either one. But the other guide has other ones as possible too. For the green sunfish. And a video I just quietly glanced at really quick suggested mayflies on the other part of the map. But, I mean, who wants to travel? I don't even understand how to make money on this map. I mean, not that I don't understand. I'm sure we can figure it out. But, like, all of the things we're doing right now, we're not even putting a dent in the travel cost. It's interesting. I was just about to reel it in. I'm glad I waited another second. Let's see if this really turns into a fish. Just don't want it to be a minnow again. I think it went away, personally. Oh, nope, there it goes again. It's got to hurry, though, because we don't want to get this. If it's a catfish, we want to get it. Oh, there it went. Just in case. Oh, what is that? So weird. All right. This catfish. It's got to be right. Almost broke my stuff. All right, that's worth a little bit of money. It's big too, though. How big do these things get? I probably don't want to know. Oh, like more than twice as big. Yeah, I don't know that we would get it in. Okay. Okay. $361. We're about a fourth of the way there to the travel cost of getting here. I wish we could get that mayfly, but that's okay. What else can we use? What was that for? The green sunfish? So small. We don't have semolina ore. Oh, flies. Flies, redworms. So if we go 10... Alright, let's try something. I think it was this place, right? Yeah, I think so. Maybe I should double check. Yeah. Okay. All right, so theoretically, if we go 10 hook, flies, what was the other thing I said? Maggots, bloodworms, redworms. We're gonna go shallow. Let's just see. Wow. That was quick. I didn't hear the sound though. Common shiner. I liked how quick the bite was. Okay. Oh. Yes. Wait, what happened? See, I don't think the feeder is probably not going to work if these guys tend to be on the surface. I don't know if they do or not, but... Oh, I thought that was going to be like a random pumpkin seed. I mean, this isn't even a pumpkin seed bait, so I don't know why I thought that was going to happen. All right, let's... You can never go wrong with red worms, so let's just try red worms in this situation just to see. I think red worms and flies might be our best bet to try to get this green sunfish. I don't know exactly what we're going to do about the pumpkin seed. Another bluegill. Sorry, white crappie. We're getting there 18 silver at a time. So if we had a little bit bigger setup, maybe you could just aggressively go for catfish and make decent money. I don't know. So far from what I've seen, and I don't know how much silver or how much money they're worth, but I'm wondering if some of the fish we haven't even targeted yet, like the bass and stuff, is how people make the most money here. Oh, it's snagged. Okay, so we got to throw it farther out if we're gonna fish down that far. That's huge. Okay. So now we just focus on pumpkin. Let me do a quick search here. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Hey, we got our money back. And we got some really nice line. Like really nice. Did that go 5.5 line? Like we can we can save that for a rainy day, I guess. We don't have any gear that's even strong enough to... All right, so what are we wanting to know right now? Well, one thing we can do is let's look at this next mission. Can we even do this? I mean, obviously we're going to have to go get our other equipment and travel back. So we're going to lose that money. All right, small cut bait. I'm seeing what this person is doing, claiming that there's a good money farm here. Okay, looks like they're at night. They've got 2 rods out, 1/0 hook and cut bait with 2 feeders. They're channel catfish. I mean, we kind of figured that out a little bit ourselves. We could try to catch a couple more of those real quick. See if it works. Just do something else random with my it was small cut bait, right? 3.6, 3.15. All right. So we just want to like aim left a little bit and go out about 10 meters. I mean, they're really close to here. And then I don't know. Just put it in for the fun of it. So Just make as much money as we can for a little bit here. Because when we start going for, so let's look at some of this. Bowfin, for example, gets pretty big, all things considered, but small minnows works. We do actually have those with us right now. Largemouth bass, small minnows would work. Grass pickerel, small minnows. Ooh, trophy white crappie. Okay, hold on. We might be turning this around. Okay, actually, this fish is going to force us to go forward to the next morning. Let's see what this is. Cat? Yep. 124. I mean, that wasn't that hard to get in. It's not too big, but that wasn't that hard to get in. And we are, you know, we're doing okay, I think. Okay, so we got to move next to the next morning. But actually, from what I'm seeing, we might be able to... If I do this, can I see the whole map from here? Do I just get one marker buoy for one bait coin? Maybe. All right, so there's 2 on this side. So for, what was the first one? Largemouth bass. It's saying -6, -12. Okay. So like, right. It's like whatever that spot is, and then turn left. All right, next morning. So we made $700. Was it $1,200 to travel here? We got a lot closer. Absolutely will extend for 200. Let's just see. Since we do have 9 small minnows, it's not going to be enough. Do they sell them in the store? Ugh. We're close to semolina balls. Semolina has come up a couple times. All right, so where do we think we need to travel to? Probably here, right? Is this close to -6, -12? Oh, no. No. It's the one over here. Yeah. So it's just going to be like far left or something. Oh, wait. Is there another way to get there? Or are we literally supposed to go out on the boat? This map doesn't have a boat, does it? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's hold on. Where is the largemouth bass button here? All right. Late morning or early evening. That one. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, hold on. So he's saying on this one, obviously there's a lot of different places you can catch these fish, but he's saying go here and then cast like up to here. I mean, anywhere up in there. So let's try this. We'll go right in front here. keep catching those panfish. I didn't even see how good or not good the fishing is right now. All right, and then next is chain pickerel, which... Okay, I see it. Now, this would be a whole different experience and possibly go better if we had the spinning setup and the lures for it, for these different fish. But supposedly, you know, it should be possible at least to get these on these small minnows. Come on. Green sunfish. What size hook do we have on 10? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, because we just skipped to the next morning. We're just kind of stuck. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Why is that? It never rang the bell, but it is clearly... What is this? All right, hopefully we're about to see something that's actually worth a little more money. $164, largemouth bass. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. All right, knocked one off. I like it. Oops. All right, second spot. So we're going here. And we're supposed to max cast. Let me see. Am I even in the right spot here? That spot. Max cast. Oof. Can I get on the other side of this? Is that what people are doing? Oh, is there another? Oh, there's another spot over here. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's right over there. Okay, gotcha. This is what was messing me up before. I was like, I don't see. This doesn't look right. Okay, max cast. Okay. You know, and we do have 2 feeders, as you probably remember from our fishing fun we had on the check map. But the second feeder, the other one is just not big enough. I think it would be more frustrating than anything. Oh my goodness, what if this is actually a chain pickerel here? Where is the fish? Okay. It's right there. That was a chain pickerel. $73. We will take it. All right, grass pickerel. Take us to the grass pickerel. All right, wait. It's the same spot, actually. No joke. I'm throwing a little bit right of where we threw last time just for fun, but they're telling us to fish in the same spot, basically. But they're targeting it with different lures instead of what we're using, so this will be interesting to see. See if it works. Yeah, so far everything we're catching is on a 1/0 hook and small minnows. We're 2 for 2. We need to go 5 for 9. Although I'm going to run out of time soon. I mean, we're just killing the panfish. Give it another minute or two. If we don't see a fish, we'll recast it a little further left. I was just trying to maybe force it into giving us a different fish, but I might have cast too far right. I don't know. It does look to me like on the pickerel, they were casting like just to the left of that sort of stump there. And I think I cast a little too far right from that. Like we just saw a fish jump in the spot where I think they're having us cast, wanting us to cast. Nice pumpkin seed. We could do flies, crickets. We just really haven't used crickets that much, have we? Crickets are not, don't seem to have the best bite rate. I don't know, we might not have been in that bad of a spot. It looks pretty straight on, but let me make sure I'm seeing this correctly. Yeah, they are just... Oh, that looked good. That looked good. That is one thing I remember. If you like to catch some of the predators on bottom rigs, feeder rigs, it's like you can almost never have enough small minnows at early levels. Not really getting anything on flies either. We're pretty shallow, but king of panfish right now, the red worms. You just can't help it. We've got a 10 on there. Just go up to an 8. All right. We're just gonna try something else here. So we're actually changing here to cut bait, and we're trying to cast between here and we want to be about 30 meters out. Let's go 28, something like that. Okay. Okay, we'll see what happens. This is, by the way, this is trying to catch a bowfin. A bowfin. And then the drum. I see a suggested spot, though we don't have the bait. This is a good little place to catch panfish, by the way. Hey, there's another pumpkin seed. Let's see. Oh, red worms are possible for the red drum, or for the drum. Let's see what else I can find out about the drum. Oh, small minnows. Yeah, small minnows should work too. Although, based on this, the bowfin small minnows can work as well. So maybe we should have tried small minnows first. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. All right. I may just sit here and fish for a few more minutes, but we've got it in this episode. We're at an hour and a half again. These episodes have been so long. I have to admit, though, I am having a lot of fun. At some point soon, though, we've got to transition, and I'll have to do some research and figure out what's a good option. But we do need to transition from just like having fun doing all these exploration missions to actually kind of focusing in on like we just need to grind out some money. And instinctively, like I know that the New York map or whatever that I think we unlocked recently has that potential, but I'm not sure if our gear works for that grind. But we just need to look. I need to look into it. And you just need to get game plan. We're running out of resources. And we need to get some more resources is what I'm saying. So anyway, hey, as always, tight lines. I will see you next time. If I end up catching something else, I'll just update you at the beginning of next episode. But it's late, so I'm not gonna stay up much longer anyway. I'll see you next time.